I've gone all the way around 2 or 3 times, and I'm opening this up with file number 15, 8mm. It's the 45 degree. I could go narrower with a 35 degree, but this is enough for now. What I'm going to show you is a two-handed grip, and the way I'm doing this to go deep and to maintain control. And I'm keeping that bevel tipped up fairly high so that it remains in contact and cuts. Now the bevel is going to swim or float its way up out of there unless I move my upper body and maintain a consistent angle of attack all the way across this thing. So I'm doing this kind of like the way a cabinet maker would plane a board, maintaining an angle by moving his whole body along the path of that stroke. But I've got plenty of control and sufficient oomph to push it through there. And I'm getting a nice deep groove, throws off a nice shadow. I'm not quite a 1/4 of an inch deep. I'll call it 3/16. Now, I'd like to point something else out. If you want to really do this and make it boring, then stick it on a router and put a round over bit down there and make it look perfect. I've got fairly decent control. My lines are straight, but there's a little bit of let's call it human factor in there. And I like that because this is a carving. It's done by hand. It's art. And I don't want it to look like some machine made something. And that's why I'll use a gauge to get a good straight line. But I'll hand carve these bases because I want them to look hand carved.